Oh, hello, you're alive, great, welcome to the world, have a seat, because you can't walk yet. You're going to spend the next few years in the psychedelic world of colours that make no sense, but it's alright, because you can pee yourself, and somebody will probably sort it out for you, but don't get used to it, soon they'll be expecting you to use a toilet, so make the most of it. And not long after that you have to go to a building, where they'll make you learn stuff and prove you know it, like times tables and the alphabet and whatnot. Maybe you still think you're the centre of the world, and you can probably get away with that for a while, some people do their entire lives, but eventually you're going to start pissing other kids off, so you're probably going to have to learn some humility soon too. Got it? Good, alright. Then you're going to go to another building where the tests are a bit harder and the subjects are more intense. They'll try to teach you stuff like trigonometry and iambic pentameter without ever actually explaining what you can use it for. But don't worry, just memorize it and spit it out and forget it the second you walk out of the exam hall. By now you're probably getting weird urges to do stuff to your classmates that you never really wanted to do before, and now you're going to have to play a game for the rest of your life where you really want this kind of closeness with people, but sometimes not everybody feels mutually, so you're going to have to hide it. Welcome to the world of dating, or body language and sex. Yeah, you're going to like the last one. It's going to dictate your life and most of the films you watch and books you read for some time to come, whether you realise it or not. Oh, you're finished spitting out all that rote memorisation. Well, great, let's go to university. You'll need to if you want to earn lots of money, which is obviously very important because, well, it just is. Shut up. Look, everyone's happy when they're rich. Pick a subject. Not the humanities, you idiot. Something real like law or maths. I didn't spend 18 years raising a fucking philosophy major. Cogito ergo broke all the time. Oh, you finished? Great. Well, it's off to the companies for you then. Tell them you're a people person and you have excellent organisational skills and you work well in a team. Don't mention your actual passions for landscape gardening or music. They don't give a shit. Just come off as generic as possible, stick it out for about 30 years. You'll make good money in time. Only the sex thing is probably getting a little empty by now and you're craving some kind of actual connection with the opposite sex, or same sex if that's your thing. Jesus, you thought getting people to take their clothes off was difficult. You try finding a partner to fall in love with. And even then, what if they get bored, or you get bored, or they go off with the milkman or something? Well, sorry, you're just gonna have to risk it like everyone else. Like life, actually. Some people are dead by your age, but you're not. No, you're still sat in a pit of your own mediocrity, feeling dull and stepped on by life. Standing on a rock that's spinning at 9,000 miles an hour around a gas giant in an infinite universe, the product of 13 billion years of cosmic evolution. But no, definitely, you carry on being bored and feeling like crap. Only now you feel worse, because you know how great you should feel about everything, amazed and happy all the time, and yet you still feel like shit. Well, that's biology. Well, maybe your friends are getting rich, or getting married, or getting pregnant or something, and you're poor and single, and maybe you don't want kids. It doesn't matter what Carl Sagan says, you don't feel any sense of wonder at all, you feel like shit. You don't want eloquent prose about how beautiful the cosmos is, you want money to live comfortably on. You want to be in love, and maybe you want children. Try books. There's quite a few dead guys who are willing to claim they can explain what you're doing here and how you can be happy, but loads of them just contradict each other, and to be honest, it all comes down to you. You're going to have to decide whether you believe in God, or want to eat meat, or support abortion, or feel that life has intrinsic meaning. And whatever you do, people will shit on your opinions and tell you you're delusional. Sorry, it's a game with no winners. And now you're old, and maybe you've got money, and maybe you haven't, same with a partner and child, and now you're 2 steps from death, and you spend a lot of time thinking about what you could have done, and Jennifer Smith in the fields behind your parents' house when you're both 17, and how you should have said, I love you, and instead you said, look, I'm sorry, I'm just not in the best place right now, come on, it's getting cold. Well, no use thinking about it now, Jennifer's probably old and doddery just like you are. Not much time left. Well, I guess I'll just do it all again differently the next time. Oh, there isn't a next time? Oh, that was it. Shit, I wish I'd known. Because if I'd known that this was the one chance I had to live as a talking monkey in space at the best point in history as the smartest species on the planet, using fucking magic on a daily basis like the internet and jet planes and smartphones, with access to all human knowledge at my fingertips and the chance to talk about how cool being alive is, I might have not worried so much about what other people thought and their shitty lives. And I might have just spent what little time there was making good art, or doing good science, or falling in love, or just not being a dick. Oh well, if only I'd known. Which I did, but I just didn't really want to think about it. Oh so it goes.